Listen closely, for this is not just another message in your feed. This is a divine geographical revelation sent directly to find you at this crossroads in your life. An opportunity is unfolding. A door is opening. A path is being cleared that few will ever discover. I come to you now with news that will change where you live, how you see your future, and what destiny awaits you in the coming season. You have been specifically selected to receive this message before others learn what is about to happen in this nation that will soon become your home. Something is shifting in the spiritual atmosphere over this country. Something is being prepared in this nation that has your name attached to it. Something is moving in the governmental and social structures that will create a perfect space for you. The borders that once seemed closed to you, the distance that once appeared too great, the barriers that have kept you where you are, all are being divinely removed by heavenly decree. You may not have noticed the signs yet, but the heavens have been arranging this. The divine forces have witnessed what has been set in motion for your relocation. And now you must become aware of the country that has been waiting for you, preparing for you, and making space specifically for your arrival. The nation of Portugal is calling your name. The land of Portugal has been divinely selected as your new home. The country of Portugal is being prepared right now to receive you. You have felt drawn to its shores without fully understanding why. You have seen images of its cities and felt an unexplainable connection. You have heard its language and felt a resonance in your spirit. That was not random curiosity. That was not coincidental interest. That was divine preparation aligning your heart with your future home. The signs have been appearing around you, Portuguese references in unexpected places, conversations about this nation arising without your initiation, dreams of landscapes you've never visited but that exist along the Atlantic coast of this ancient land. These synchronicities were heaven's whispers. These coincidences were divine breadcrumbs. These moments of connection were spiritual signposts guiding you toward your destiny. And now the moment has arrived for you to recognize what has been in motion all along. Portugal is opening its doors to you. Portugal is creating pathways for your arrival. Portugal is shifting its policies to welcome you specifically. What has seemed impossible is now becoming available. What has appeared out of reach is now within your grasp. What once felt like a distant dream is now materializing as your imminent reality. But my beloved, do not let fear grip your heart. Do not allow uncertainty to cloud your mind. Do not permit practical concerns to overwhelm this divine revelation. For I am showing you this path not to create anxiety but to prepare you for a blessed transition. I am not revealing this to burden you with impossible logistics. I am not placing this vision before you without providing the means to achieve it. The way to Portugal is already being paved. The financial resources for your move are already being arranged. The connections you will need are already being established. You may look at your current situation and see only obstacles. You may examine your bank account and see only limitation. You may consider your obligations and see only complications. But in the spiritual realm where all physical realities begin, your residence in Portugal is already established. In the heavenly records where your true path is mapped, your address has already been changed. In the divine blueprint where your purpose is designed, your life in Portugal is vividly detailed. What appears as an impossible leap from where you stand is actually just a single step into what has already been prepared. This is not the first time you've thought about living elsewhere. This is not the first time you've dreamed of starting fresh in a new place. This is not the first time you've considered making a major move. But this time is different. This time is not just wishful thinking. This time is not merely escapist fantasy. This time is a divine appointment with destiny that cannot be postponed. Previous relocation ideas may have faded. Previous moving plans may have fallen through. Previous international opportunities may have closed before you could step through. But this Portugal doorway stands wide open with supernatural force behind it. This time angels have been assigned to your relocation process. This time spiritual forces are aligning circumstances in your favor. This time divine wisdom is guiding every detail of your transition. Do you sense the difference in your spirit? Do you feel the certainty that wasn't there before? Do you recognize the peace that accompanies this specific revelation? That is because what is being spoken over you now carries the full authority of heaven. The resistance that blocked previous attempts is being removed. The obstacles that prevented earlier moves are being demolished. The limitations that restricted your geographical freedom are being eliminated from your path. This is the time to be alert for Portuguese connections. This is the time to watch for relocation opportunities. This is the time to notice every door that opens toward this nation. My beloved, you must train your eyes to see the signposts. You must attune your ears to hear the invitations. You must sensitize your spirit to recognize divine timing. Not every opportunity leads to your destiny. Not every open door should be walked through. Not every attractive option aligns with your divine purpose. You must discern with spiritual wisdom. You must evaluate with heavenly insight. You must decide with divine guidance. There is a specific pathway being created for your move to Portugal. There is a particular timing being established for your transition. There is a precise sequence of events that will unfold to facilitate your relocation. Be watchful for Portuguese citizens crossing your path unexpectedly. Be attentive to news about this nation appearing repeatedly. Be observant of resources, information, and connections related to Portugal suddenly becoming available to you through unexpected sources. Even as visa restrictions might seem challenging, I am creating special exceptions for your case. Even as housing costs may appear prohibitive, I am preparing affordable accommodations perfectly suited to your needs. Even as language barriers might look intimidating, I am arranging connections with English-speaking communities and resources for seamless integration. You do not yet see the full picture. You do not yet grasp the complete plan. You do not yet comprehend how thoroughly this path has been prepared. But divine forces are working tirelessly to smooth your journey. Heavenly messengers are connecting with key individuals who will assist your transition. Spiritual guides are arranging circumstances that will make impossible things possible for you. Where you see closed doors, I am causing them to open. Where you perceive financial limitations, I am providing unexpected resources. Where you anticipate bureaucratic complications, I am establishing favor with officials and authorities. There is a supernatural strategy for your relocation that exceeds what human planning could achieve. There is a divine blueprint for your transition that accounts for every detail. There is a heavenly timetable for your move that coordinates perfect timing for each step. Your role is to remain receptive. Your part is to stay prepared. Your responsibility is to move when prompted. You are not alone in this relocation journey. You have never been alone in your longing for a true home. You have never faced a single transition by yourself. Even in the nights when you worried about where you truly belong. Even in the days when you felt out of place where you currently live. Even in the moments when the distance to your dreams seemed unbridgeable. My beloved, I have seen every tear of displacement. I have felt every moment of your homesickness for a place you haven't yet been. I have known every fear about making such a significant change. The times you felt rootless were still times I was preparing your true soil. The seasons of feeling out of place were still seasons of readying your true home. The periods of geographical confusion were still times of mapping your true destination. No prayer for guidance has gone unheard. No request for clarity has been ignored. No cry for a true home has been forgotten. All has been leading to this revelation about Portugal. You have developed resilience through temporary places that will serve you in your permanent home. You have gained adaptability through transitions that will aid you in this final move. You have built strength through uncertainty that will support you as you step into certainty. I will not allow visa complications to prevent your relocation. I will not allow financial constraints to block your move. I will not allow logistical challenges to stop your transition to Portugal. For I stand as guardian over your geographical destiny, and I now clear the path to your new homeland. The invisible barriers that have kept you from your true place are now dissolved. The hidden obstacles that have delayed international transitions are now removed. The unseen forces that have held you in familiar territory are now neutralized. You are stepping into geographical alignment with your purpose. You are moving into locational harmony with your calling. You are transitioning into territorial agreement with your destiny. No restriction of borders will prevent your entry. No limitation of resources will hinder your establishment. No complication of paperwork will block your settlement. The heavenly hosts now negotiate on your behalf. The angelic forces now arrange circumstances in your favor. The spiritual warriors now remove obstacles from your path. Your current address is being erased from the divine records. Your Portuguese residence is being inscribed in the heavenly ledger. Your future in this nation is being secured by supernatural guarantee. You have been directed to Portugal because your purpose requires this specific location. You have been called to this nation because your gifts will flourish in this particular culture. You have been assigned to this country because your mission will impact lives specifically there. This is not random relocation. This is not arbitrary movement. This is not coincidental attraction to a foreign place. This is strategic heavenly positioning for the next chapter of your life's work. Your presence is needed in Portugal because something there needs what only you can offer. Your perspective is required in Portugal because someone there needs what only you can see. Your particular combination of experiences is essential in Portugal because a situation there needs what only you have lived. The dissatisfaction you felt where you are was preparation. The sense of misalignment in your current location was indication. The growing pull toward something different was divine magnetism drawing you toward your true place of impact, influence, and purpose. The logistical questions that now overwhelm you will soon have simple answers. The practical concerns that now seem insurmountable will soon find easy resolutions. The detailed planning that now appears daunting will soon unfold with surprising simplicity. Divine wisdom is being downloaded into your mind about this move. Heavenly understanding is being implanted in your thoughts about this transition. Supernatural insight is being grafted into your awareness about this relocation. You will begin to see pathways where others see only walls. You will begin to recognize provision where others see only expenses. You will begin to understand timing where others see only delays. And the people who would discourage your move will be revealed for who they truly are. The voices that would keep you stationary will be exposed for their true motives. The influences that would bind you to the familiar will be illuminated for their limiting purpose. My beloved, stand firm in your new geographical identity as a resident of Portugal. Walk confidently toward your international transition. Move boldly in the direction of your divine relocation. Do not waver. Do not hesitate. Do not question what heaven has declared about your new address. Your days of wondering where you truly belong are over. Your season of feeling out of place is finished. Your time of geographical uncertainty has ended. Lift your vision. Research your new nation. Prepare your heart and mind. For the one who sees himself as permanently rooted in the wrong soil will never flourish, but the one who embraces divine transplanting will thrive beyond imagination. Do not allow practical objections to pull you away from this divine direction. Do not let fearful voices convince you to stay where you've always been. Do not permit limited thinking to keep you from your international destiny. There will be well-meaning people who question your sanity. There will be concerned individuals who list all the reasons you should stay. There will be logical arguments that attempt to dismantle your faith in this call. Recognize these as tests of your conviction. Identify these as challenges to your courage. See these as measurements of your commitment. Not everyone will understand your call to Portugal. Not all will support your international transition. Not many will comprehend the divine nature of this geographical assignment. Some will worry. Some will criticize. Some will object. Stand unmoved in what has been revealed to you. Hold steady to what has been promised about your new homeland. No matter how impossible this move to Portugal seems today, I am your waymaker. No matter how distant Portuguese shores appear right now, I am your bridge builder. No matter how complex the international transition looks at this moment, I am your problem solver. Take these words into your heart. Meditate on them daily. Allow them to build faith and expectation. For the decree has been issued. The destination has been confirmed. The relocation has been ordained. Portugal awaits your arrival. Portugal needs your presence. Portugal is your divine assignment. From this day forward, you walk toward your true home. From this moment onward, you prepare for geographical alignment. From this revelation, you move in certainty toward Portuguese shores. This is your path. This is your place. This is your purpose.